Hello to all you Taurus people. Welcome to your monthly general horoscope. This is a general horoscope. Take what resonates with you. You're the captain of your ship, so remember that these are not tailor-made horoscopes. But let's have a look what August is going to be about on an energetic level, and what has that to do, how does Taurians are going to feel like, in the month of August. So first of all, I want to make those videos not too long, but it's a lot about, the theme here is a lot about desire. It's a lot about desire. It's a lot about controlling what you can control and let go of the desire if you can, if it's out of your control. It seems very easy, right? But it's not. And this month is a lot about Mars and Venus, about the love planets, but also the desire planets. It doesn't necessarily always have to do with love. Especially in your case, it's more has to do in your case, this stress aspects that we're having between Venus, Mars, and between the planets Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn as well. This stressful T-square is trying to balance things out again. And for you, it's on a mental level. So for the Taurians, it's a lot about, I know that Taurians, love is a very important thing for them. Of course, they are ruled by Venus, the goddess of love. But this month is a very mental month. So to keep yourself mentally very, very good in shape, so to speak, to focus on the good stuff and to focus on what is working. Because when you are going to, with this energy, going to focus too much on what is not working, you're going just to make it bigger. Okay, so that's actually I want to stop here, but of course, I'm not going to do that, but that's the biggest message here. And Mars is still in your 12th house. It's going to be there for the rest of the year, basically. But Mars is now, in the beginning of the month, making positive aspects with your 4th house. So Mars, the planet of action in your 12th house, is actually, it's a better time to rest. It's a better time, well, to rest. There won't be a lot of rest possible, but it's a better time to reload your batteries and to try to deal with the unconsciousness in a clever way, which is not trying to not have a look at your blind spots. So when other people kind of push you towards like your blind spots, the things that you are not seeing, just listen to them, especially when you love them, especially when you trust them. Not the ones that you don't trust. But because you have a tendency now with Mars in the 12th house that you are not really aware of what you're doing. So it's the pitfall for you is the undermining energy of yourself, putting yourself down. You don't want to do that. But you're going to get help, as I said, from your 4th house, which is family. So it could be relatives, it could be you being together with family, you being at home as well during the month of August or parts of August. It's going to make you more feel good about yourself because the Sun and Mercury are there in your 4th house of home. Then the later part of the month, which will be like the 22nd of the month and onwards, you have more ability to have fun and to enjoy yourself, because then a lot of planets are going to transit towards Virgo, and that is your fellow Earth sign. So when you would be feeling, so the focus the first 2 weeks of the month is a bit more on family, it is a bit more on family matters, so to speak, and then the later part of August is more about having some fun, going out with some friends, and doing your work, yes, of course, but also doing what you need to do, but also enjoying yourself. Don't forget that. It's a very pleasant time at the end of the month to do so, and you feeling a bit more content, so to speak. But the tension is definitely between that 12th house. So your unconscious is your biggest enemy, so to speak. It's because it's making this tension in your mind houses, and Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto, they are all in your 9th house, and they are forming a square to that. That means that There's something about your ideas. There's something about the way that you look upon life that is a bit frustrating you. And there's something about your desires, that the things that you want, and especially the things that you cannot control, that you need to work on that in a different way. You need to adjust your mind with that instead of going against it or just doing nothing at all. You see, so it's a lot about your mind, and Venus in your third house for the biggest part of the month is so Venus enters Cancer on the, is it the 7th or the 8th? On the 6th of August and onwards, will be then in your third house, and that has to do again with your environment, with your communication style, and it's going to be more gentle. So especially with work, if you want, if you have some problems at work, or be a bit more gentler, be a bit more, not that you're not gently, not at all, because Taurians, they mostly are, but I mean, be a bit more of a diplomat, be a bit more of a, because the Venus is in Cancer, emotionally intelligent, kind of feeling the things there, what is happening, and adjust. It can be very intense though. It can be very intense to do that, because it's kind of fight with your old paradigm of how things should be. So be a bit flexible is the message here when it comes to your mind, especially when things are not happening the way you desire them to happen. Adjust yourself. Don't undermine yourself. And ask for some advice to some good friends or the people that you love that can give you some advice towards your blind spots, because you're having a couple of blind spots there, and you want to be aware of that, because otherwise you're going to undermine yourself a bit too much there. Then that's only for the first week of the month. The first week of the month, there's something karmic going on when it comes to your self-worth, when it comes to your finances, with Venus in the North Node together in your second house. So also work on your self-worth, because that might be a part that is undermining you. Because when you feel not worthy, how can other people feel that you're worthy? How can your environment, your external world be thinking that, oh yeah, she's worth it? Work on that when it's a bit lower, and that you have a huge opportunity to do so. And then when you feel worth it, you will see that money-wise, because it's value and money is in the same area of life for astrology, it will get better. So if you want to earn more money, value yourself more. Work on your value, really, seriously. And also, if you want to earn a little bit more money, work on your structure in the mind. That might be a bit off there, that you want to transform it a bit. Maybe your idea that always doing the same thing over and over again is not good enough anymore. Maybe you need to change it, and that's your work there. So very interesting month for you, Taurus people. Very, very interesting. I wish you a very, very good month. Thank you so much for listening, and see you next time. Bye-bye.